Hey everybody, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time, and welcome Monsties. I am the EagleFan, and I react to music on this channel, and I'm glad to be getting back to reacting to some music. I've been doing a little bit more on my Watches channel, which is the non-music channel, just to try to get some videos on there. So check that out if you want. It's EagleFan Watches. Not a lot on there quite yet, mostly sports stuff, but I'm getting there. But back to this. That's not what everybody's here for. They're not here to hear about that. They are here for BABYMONSTER, CHOOM. Now, I know there was a live show on yesterday, day before, sometime recently, because I remember getting a notification for it, but I had slept on through it. It was early morning here, and I know it said CHOOM on there, so I don't know if, I'm guessing that was maybe the premiere of this video, I'm assuming. But regardless, I am curious. I want to hear some BABYMONSTER. That is a phrase I never thought I would have heard myself say. If, 15, 20 years ago, you told me, well, BABYMONSTER is a K-pop group with a bunch of young ladies, I would have laughed. I would not listen to K-pop. That is below me. But no, that's not the case. And this is a very, very talented group. These young ladies have a lot of talent. They can sing very well. And this looks like, this is the music video, it says. I'm looking more forward to if they do a live version, like on a first take or something like that. That I really want to see. Because so far, everything that I've heard from them on shows like that have been much better than the regular music video. It's just, you can hear the quality of their voices, and it's awesome. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Now, I do know that one member has been out for a while. I haven't heard. I don't know if I don't think she's back yet for this. But I wish her well if she's not back yet. That is Rami. A very, very talented young lady. She has a great voice. I think it's one of my favorite voices in K-pop in terms of just its uniqueness. There's a depth and a richness to it that doesn't fit. It's almost like there's a maturity in the voice that when you hear it, you're not necessarily expecting it coming from someone as young as her. So, hope she gets over her health condition and is back and able to go at some point. If she's not in here, but I doubt she's in here. So let's why am I just talking when I can just do this and we can find things out? Let's check this out.
Two, hit is on it, burn it, kick it, flip that. 3, 4, baby, more. We gon' get this party started. Walking, stomping like we own the place. Trust me, I'm not just a pretty face. Yeah, I know we 7, but we ain't. We gon' get this party started. No, we got the style, we got the taste. Sweet and sour lemons, lemonade. Yeah, I know it's 7, but we ain't. Better run that, run that. Let's choom. Rhythm or something 보자 choom. Watch out, watch out. We turning up, let's party. 월화수목금토 모두 다 함께 취해보자 choom. Watch out, watch out. Choom, 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 choom. We wanna fight this fight. Get out the way like boom, boom. We only got tonight. You better dance like choom, choom. Da-da-dum-da-dum.
Okay. Wasn't sure where to stop. We're close enough to about the middle there. And I like, and I see this with some of their other songs too, where it almost seems to start out in one way and then there's a complete change up in it. I like that. So I like that change up there. It's very catchy. It's got a good beat. And they're very talented. That's all they're very talented. Very talented young ladies. They have a long career ahead of them. Now with Ahyeon on this one, I know I've probably seemed down on her in some of the takes in the past. I like what they did with her there, where she stayed in a nice controlled feel. When she does that, she has a great voice. My concern, and hopefully it's proper concern. If it's not proper concern, then I'll take it back. But my concern is that the way she was doing her screaming and belting of the high notes was potentially going to hurt her voice. And I'm not saying that as any judgment from myself, but based on I had seen a couple of the labeled as vocal coaches commenting similar to that when hearing some of the more recent screams and runs that she had done, saying that she's not doing it in a way that's going to help her voice and it could seriously damage it. So if that is the case, then that's really my only thing there is like, don't do it. Don't mess up what could be very good. And well, anyway, enough about that. This is cool. And they seem to be very dangerous from some of the videos I've seen with them there. So be worried if you see them walking around by you. Here we go.
Baby, check my style, check me out. This that bling blow. Can't stop now, gotta keep it neat like that. Bow down, 보여주마 나의 춤, 춤, 춤. A-Star be killing it, but we don't stop, billing the show. Big flex, ain't no one next. 모두가 직설이 못하는 groove. Like yes, I'm the empress. 이 구역에 난 I'm a monster queen. Let's choom. Rhythm or some 켜보자 choom. Watch out, watch out. We turn it up, let's party. 월화수목금토 모두 다 함께 취해보자 choom. Watch out, watch out. Choom, 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 choom. We wanna ride this vibe. Get out the way like boom, boom. We only got tonight. You better dance like choom, choom. 어둠이 짙게 내리고 이제
Okay. That was BABYMONSTER. CHOOM. And now I know where the pictures I have been seeing pop up on Facebook. I guess it is a BABYMONSTER group or fan group or something that I haven't actually joined, but I think because I've posted links and stuff about my other reactions on here to them, maybe that's why they started showing up. But they kept showing pictures, and they said it was a CHOOM picture or something, and it looked like that one with them almost getting like a mugshot type of picture done with their name there and whatnot. Now I see where that came from. So that was cool. That was nice. I wasn't sure initially. Initially, it was like, okay, it's okay, it's okay. Then it changed up, and I'm like, it's really, catching me a little bit now. And there was one section in there that I heard actually a couple different times where it almost sounded to me like there was a little bit of an Indian influence to the tune. And I thought that was cool. Unless I completely misheard that. I am definitely not an expert on any of this, so I could easily have misheard that. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this one? What other ideas, suggestions do you have for me? Let me know. I appreciate all of that. And thank you to everybody. Please be good to each other out there. We need to make this world better. And just being horrible to each other is not going to do it. But realize that there's so many things to a person that make a person. Don't be bigoted towards superficial things. Don't hate somebody for something that is just a base part of them as a human. Could be, who they love, how they identify, religion, lack of religion, any of that. Because within any of those groups, there are subsets of good and bad. And being part of that subset doesn't have anything to do with those particular characteristics. I am sorry. I've started to go into La La Land here, so I am going to say goodbye. Adieu. To you and you and you. Anyway, I'm sorry. Thank you again. And until next time, take care and keep your eyes to the sky or all around. Because you never know what you might miss if you're just staring at your phone. Take care. Bye.